Rowing into the Sun by Jordan Hansen. Narrated by the author. For my family. Fit out a ship with 20 oars, the best in sight. Sail in quest of news of your long-lost father. Athena to Telemachus, son of Odysseus. From Homer's The Odyssey. Prologue. Dylan and Greg rowed at 26 strokes a minute. Each swing of the oar clunked as it changed direction, sending a rustle of bubbles swirling past the hull. It was the sound of progress. Anything but steady advancement was cause for concern. Sun burned off the last cool vestiges of night. Brad was inside the cabin. He was not a morning person, but today he seemed especially morose. I sat on deck, entertaining the rowers and enjoying bites of plain, lumpy oatmeal. Greg and Dylan rowed steadily, feigning polite interest in my retelling of Around the World in 80 Days. Anything that might divert our glum thoughts from the still unfound Gulf Stream current was a welcome distraction. We considered the famous current critical to our success, so much so that we gave it a soul. Dylan was convinced that it was purposely testing our will to row across this ocean. The Gulf Stream is born from equatorial water, driven by the sun's heat and east wind into the Gulf of Mexico, before it starts its journey up the eastern seaboard of North America. Somewhere between the latitude of Charlotte and New York, the 60-mile-wide current meanders towards northern Europe at up to 5 knots, throwing off equally strong and constantly changing eddies 150 miles long and as wide as the stream itself. On the pixelated thermal maps downloaded via satellite phone to our onboard computer, the Gulf Stream looked like a breath of red and yellow fire streaming into the cold blue North Atlantic. This natural phenomenon is the reason that London has warmer winter than New York, even though it is more than 750 miles closer to the North Pole. Harnessing its power would fling us toward our final race destination in England. Getting caught in the eddy would slow any boat, especially one without engines or sails. 17 days into the trip, with a tropical storm, lightning, and a stampede of dolphins under our belt, but no sign of our swift current, an even larger problem was about to reveal itself. After I finished my 2-hour turn at the oars, sleep remained elusive, my body unable to wind down. I stared at the note duct-taped by Brad to the white bulkhead and read it for the 100th time. Courage of starting the race with no end in sight. It was from Brad's mother. Brad shifted uncomfortably next to me in the cabin. He spoke clearly, but his meaning didn't register at first. "What was that?" I asked. "I need to talk to you about the food." Part 1. Chapter 1. To the Sea. The sparkling waves are calling you to kiss their white-laced lips. Cream. Tales of Brave Ulysses. Race Day 1, June 10th, 10:45 a.m. Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries blasted from speakers built into the rowboat's hull. I yanked for my life on 2 10-foot oars. "Jordan, I hate to say this, but Rex is bowing," said my teammate Greg. Like me, he wore child-sized neon-orange water wings in playful insubordination to our epic task. I sat in the bow seat, facing backward, the normal position in a rowboat. Twisting my neck between strokes, I looked at our plastic dinosaur mascot. Indeed, he had lost his balance. Fortunately, Rex's feet had been duct-taped to the bulkhead. A 5-story, black steel bow of a freighter filled the rest of my vision. Greg pointed to it, steering us resolutely towards the huge ship in a real-life David and Goliath game of chicken. Finally, I thought, a moment in my life worthy of Wagner. I looked at Greg and corrected him. "Rex," I said, grunting the words between strokes, "is bowing to the Atlantic." 607 days till race. One life, live it, beckoned the race poster from the boathouse wall. It had been up for a week. The slogan...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?